So welcome back to Electric Vehicles channel, my dear friends. I'm Krish Chaitanya Mandela and I'm here at the EV Expo, India's largest electric vehicle expo happening in Greater Noida. And today's date is December 24th of 2021. And I'm here with the director of Axiom. Will you please introduce to our audience?
Hi, my name is Mahesh. I am the director at Axiom Energy Conversion Limited. We are the largest manufacturers of chargers and converters in the country, and we look forward to a very good expo this year.
My first question to you, even you have a sister partner, Magenta Power.
Yeah.
So they already promised to set up one of the vast kind of charging station network all over India.
Correct.
Even they have promised that they have tied up with petrol bunks as well.
Correct.
So how many charging stations they have installed so far?
So right now they have already installed well in excess of 300 charging stations at HP, and almost 500 charging stations are in under the process of installation. Maybe in another month's time they will also be installed. Apart from that, individual installations maybe to the tune of 800 to 900 numbers they have already done.
And now coming to the industry level, the two-wheeler, three-wheeler and four-wheeler segment,
Yeah.
most commonly used chargers are the industrial socket for electric e-rickshaws, whereas the Type 2 and CCS Type 2 connector for electric cars.
Correct.
And even Magenta Power also is installing the same chargers.
Correct.
Now the main question here is companies like Ether Energy and Ola Electric having their own connectors. Isn't it somewhat different to the ecosystem for electric vehicles?
Correct. Actually, there is no, if you ask me, there is no particular connector standard that is available for two-wheelers or three-wheelers as of now in the country. So almost all OEs are probably experimenting with their particular connector. So it is a difficult task for anyone to establish a charging infrastructure which caters to all the things. But in general, we have seen 2 or 3 different types of connectors that are more prominent. If we can somehow ensure that they all come together and there is a single platform where everyone agree upon, it will be a much what do we say? It will be much easier to do the charging infrastructure establishments there.
Even coming to Magenta Power, even they also install the industrial level socket and the Type 2 connectors.
Correct.
And some Bharat chargers as well.
Correct.
But when come to the EV industry, the majority of the market is going on in the two-wheeler segment.
Correct.
But the two-wheeler segment doesn't support this industrial socket or neither the Type 2 connector.
They don't.
Only a 3-pin plug.
Correct.
Why Magenta Power is not looking at 3-pin plug segment?
No, they are also looking. They are. There are 2 products that are coming. Maybe by end of February, we will be able to see those products out from the Magenta staples. So they are also working on that. If I may put forth, they are working on that.
And even Magenta Power, they are already setting up the charge grid application, and they have started charging money also. And isn't it that money, whatever the 22 rupees per kilowatt, isn't it a little bit high for an electric car?
So as of now, this is the experimental phase in the industry where everyone is trying to find out which works, which does not work. So we will also see how it goes. If it is on the higher side, we will try to correct it as far as the market is concerned. But as of now, the response what we have got is it is good. People are happy. I need some more time probably
They are
to
happy to
experiment.
pay that whatever the amount.
Correct. They are happy to.
Now there is one more point up from the viewers. Most of the companies starting up with the charging stations at the initial level, take for Magenta Power, Tata Power, all these companies, when they initially setting up the charging stations to expand the charging infrastructure all over India in the first case, so that they can become a monopoly in the EV industry to get the charging stations. Wherever they go, the first charging point is a Magenta Power or Tata Power or some MG Power. In the long run, all the companies going to hike their charging station, whatever the charger ratings, what are the prices for the electric car charging point, isn't it?
It is not that even in your telecom sector you have 3 entities as of now. Do we see that prices are on the
Demand
higher
and
side?
supply.
So it is simple. If you have more than 2 players in any industry, there is going to be competition, and the prices are not going to be hiked as you may fear. It does not happen like that.
And initially all the companies are having some strategy. Even Magenta Power also, I just want to name that, they gave some free charging points starting up with. Later the customers started adopting for the charging point, then they started charging money. So that's the strategy. Every company is using the same one.
That will, it is, see, you need revenue. Any company needs revenue to survive. So if you do not have any sort of continual revenue model, you would not be surviving. So it is just a part and parcel of the game wherein everyone would adopt a similar pricing strategy. So it is, I don't see there is any undue advantage that anyone is taking. It is a business model. It is a plain simple business model.
And one more point, the Magenta Power already got some amount of money from the government to setting up the charging station. They are also part of the central government charging station infrastructure.
Correct.
And can we expect that the funds are being utilized properly 100%?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have, I cannot show it in person, but we have already very big inventory that is already stacked up for these establishments. Very soon you will be seeing all these charging infrastructure in various parts of the country. Maybe in the next 2 to 3 months you will see a substantial rise in the number of installations from our side. We are likely to do a very good number of installations in the next 2 to 3 months. I would not divulge on the number as of now, but there will be a stark increase in the number of installations.
Now coming to Axiom, we are a charger manufacturer.
Correct.
Now again, most of the customers are complaining that the chargers are designed in such a way that after the warranty they have started wrecking out. They are not working anymore.
No, it is not like that. For us, we are providing service for almost 4 years, 5 years, since 2013. Just day before yesterday we were doing that. Since 2013 we have chargers which are plying in the field. So we have a track record of having chargers plying in the field for almost 6 to 7 years. And we have a track record of even giving service to all out of warranty chargers till now also.
Chargers, now coming to the chargers, most of the companies, any electric two-wheeler, three-wheeler or four-wheeler, they are providing hardly 6 months or 1 year of warranty.
1 year warranty is what is generally prevalent in the market.
But as a charger, now coming to the electric vehicle, the main thing, not even the battery, the charger. If you cannot charge your electric vehicle, you can't go anywhere.
Correct.
Now that particular case, why the manufacturers are not looking more concentration about the longevity of the charger?
Okay, so right now how is the trend that is prevalent is most of the chargers are off-board chargers. These are not sealed, these are not covered, these are not IP rated chargers. If they are not IP rated, there is very little scope for a charger manufacturer to give additional warranty, because there is a very big chance that any ingress will cause deterioration of the charger. Even deterioration because of normal atmospheric ingress is possible. With passage of time, what happens is you have these fans which pump in air. With the air, these dust particles erode the conformal coating.
If there is a less quality onboard charger, that will affect the external charger as well.
No. Onboard chargers are completely sealed. They are completely protected from any environmental degradation. There is no scope for any sort of water or these ingresses going in. They are also constructed in a manner where all the key components are mounted directly onto the enclosure, not onto the PCB, thereby reducing the strain on the PCB. You don't get dry solder issues. So there are so many things that work for an onboard charger. For an off-board charger, it is not like that. It is a simple, cost-effective. It is a reliable solution, but it is a cost-effective solution. So because of that, giving a warranty beyond 1 year, it is practically not possible.
But companies like a big company, a reputed company like Axiom, why don't they are taking an initiative to give at least 1.5 year warranty?
No, we are giving 3 years warranty with onboard products. Let me just get it here.
But not the external one.
No, not with that. It is very difficult. See, we have seen issues like simple people having there is mud particles that are there inside. If a simple moist mud particle goes inside and touches two SMDs, it is a short. So simple issues like that also cause failures in the field conditions, and due to that we refrain. We are conscious about giving only 1 year warranty for off-board entities. For these kind of products, on-board products, we give 3 years warranty.
So because it is protected inside, say.
It is completely protected. It is a IP rated charger. You can put it in a 1 meter deep this thing also. Nothing will happen.
What is the price of this onboard charger?
This comes at about 5,500 rupees.
So tell me one thing, as a director for Axiom, because you have seen the industry in a broader perspective, what could be the action plan from all the manufacturers, two-wheelers, three-wheeler manufacturers, to bring up a eco-friendly charging station infrastructure? With this different kind of chargers, like Ather having a different charger, now Simple Energy, maybe I am not sure whether they come with a different charger. Already Ola Electric has a different charger, and cars they are having their own Type 2 connector, and someone CCS Type 2 connector. With all these confusions ahead, do you think Indian electric vehicle, especially the charging ecosystem, can be standardized?
What I understand is Ola, Simple, all these people have the same charger, but the connector varies from client to client. Now, unless even this is even my perspective, that unless everyone converges and freezes on one or two standard connectors or meeting terminals, the charging infrastructure establishment will be a gargantuan task for any entity. So every time one person establishes a charging infrastructure based on one connector, it will be rendered useless for the other. So I do feel that the companies need to come together. They need to form some sort of a consortium and decide on what should be the kind of communication that needs to happen, and what should be the connector also, which they should standardize. If they can do that, the industry, I don't think the charging infrastructure industry has any other major roadblock in person.
So it's a clear picture that all the companies are bringing their own connectors to have the long-term business model, isn't it?
Correct.
That's a fact.
It's a fact.
That's the complete details about Axiom and Magenta. They are recently tied up, whereas Axiom is known for charger manufacturing, whereas Magenta is setting up a long range of charging station network all over India. And they clearly said, because they are in the industry, and they're saying that for a longer perspective, for the growth of electric vehicle industry, definitely companies has to come up with a standardization option. Not everybody come up with a plan for long-term business plans, coming with a different connector. Not just affecting the electric vehicle difference, it's also affecting the industry level. Companies is different, and the customer, end of the day, they went for a nearest charging station. They thought of it will support the charger. Most of the customer thinking that their 3-pin plug is connecting with it, but they are coming with a Type 2 connector. Somebody come up with a different connector. So that long term it will affect the industry. So hoping as an industry point of level, electric vehicle companies come up with a standardization of charging station for a better electric vehicle charging station infrastructure all over India. For genuine information about electric vehicles, please to subscribe to Electric Vehicle channel and for fast updates, please to follow Facebook page, website and Telegram.
Go green, go electric.